What is going on, people of the internet? It's late. Who knows who will be watching tonight? We have to be nimble in the world of social media. Busy day. Started out with what would have been an early episode of the ChatBot podcast. But things don't always happen the way you want. So you gotta be nimble. Has been an awesome day. Awesome past couple days for me. Hope it had been for you as well. And we've got some things to talk about. So, I guess we'll get right into it. First of all, let's see here. See if I can go full screen while not losing anybody. Let's see. Perfect. Look at that. Man, I'll tell you what. I might be getting the hang of this live video thing. I'll tell you what. It's not as easy as you might think it is. That I can promise. But it's kind of fun, and I hope that, well, I know it's helped some people, so shout out to those people. Today, had a busy day. I'm dressed like this in this jacket because I still feel official from my visit over at TCL, the Technical College of the Low Country. Thank you, Thole, for the invite. I got to speak to a hospitality class about what tap the table is and why it's important, and what is message marketing, what's chat marketing, and luckily I've had some experience teaching in some capacity, that of social media, or in some cases for a couple of years I actually taught realtors specifically, among other industries, all about Hilton Head and why it's special. Because if you don't know, Hilton Head is a huge world-class destination. That's where I live. And we'll get into that whole episode. What, who, how, why is Ryan talking to you, all that, one day. But for now, we're going to keep it moving. And it's so fun to me, even now, even though it's been years since I've done that teaching thing, to inspire people and to hope they can inspire you back. Like that's really what I'm doing. If I ever am trying to sound like, oh man, he's like really trying to inspire, me or that group of people or this specific niche of chatbot people, right? It's because A, I want everyone to succeed, but B, I also want to be inspired. So I told the class today, listen, tools like TTT and other similar platforms and cool things you can do with technology, they're tools. And just like a hammer and wood and nails and all the material it takes to build a house that I don't know anything about, I could buy the material the construction company can. Doesn't mean I can make a house the same way that they can, right? Same thing with technology. Not all writers the same, but maybe they all write on Microsoft Word at some point. Right, so I think that it was a good session, and again, shout out to Thole and TCL, and also last week, huge shout out to Dr. John Salazar, who invited me to talk about TTT to the University of Georgia. Those students are smart. I was like, man, I hope they don't ask any questions that I don't know the answer to. That will be embarrassing. Anyways, what else have we got on the docket? I'm actually so organized for you guys today. So yeah, we talked about having a guest that potentially was going to be here this morning. Things didn't work out. We're going to reschedule. He's a legend. And he's also on the opposite side of the world. A shout out again to both college and universities that invited me out, and I'll be back speaking with UGA I think next week or very soon. And let's see. Also, is it so it's not totally, at least in my neck of the woods, it's not midnight yet. So, big shout out to Danielle, the owner, founder, creator of GyroTrack. The dude invented like the mulching industry, and they're a big client of mine, but better friends, awesome people. Thank you guys for yesterday. You're not gonna watch this nerdy thing, but it makes me feel good to say thanks. Cool. And let's see. Oh, tomorrow, big day, and I'm gonna try to go live on Facebook and Instagram, at least my personal accounts. I guess my Instagram is personal, business, whatever. It's just my name, Ryan, at Ryan Baggett. Tomorrow, I will be going to Defusky Island to install Tap the Table for the Defusky difference across the board. It's going to be awesome. It's a huge operation. For anyone that doesn't know, and there'll be a lot of people that don't, if you don't know what Defusky Island is, it's a almost like private island. There are private portions of the island for sure, and it's only accessible by boat or helicopter, and there's not that many people that go there in helicopter because it's kind of like, why? You could have just took a boat that's right there. Really cool place. Wick Scurry's the internet, a good buddy of mine, old school tough guy. I think I've mentioned him before, and Doc Scurry, his son. Good people. They got a lot of good stuff going on, and unfortunately, in my area, we're known as the low country. Really what that means is we're the slow country, okay? So, anyways, I think this kind of thing is really going to potentially put them, all the way in last place when it comes to technology to maybe first place. Actually, without one doubt, first place. Tap the Table will literally take the whole operation from the Stone Age to number one. There will not be a system that touches this in my area. Now, I'm curious to pose a question to not only nerdy bot building geeks like myself, but to consumers. If you eat at a restaurant, this question's for you. If you own a restaurant, this question is for you. There's no right or wrong answer. Would love to see a comment or two about this. If you actually can hear me, hopefully you can. Would you ever consider owning or visiting a restaurant where you don't necessarily, careful Ryan, you don't necessarily need to rely on wait staff? Huh? What if you want to go to the restaurant, maybe there's only certain sections, maybe not, but you go sit down, maybe you're by yourself, maybe with some friends, and like, man, you're just hungry. You like socializing with people and talking to strangers and going back and forth, and maybe, you go to this restaurant because this person works there, who knows. But in this case, you're super hungry. You know that the server is over there, she's busy dealing with, the dude that's complaining. And all you want is your burger and your Coke, and you just want some fries. That's all you want. And you want to fast, maybe. Maybe it's just me that's been in this situation too. But would you potentially be willing to forego the traditional way of ordering food by waiting on the lady to come or the guy to come and say, hey, what do you want to drink? What do you want to eat? What if you did tap the table here, right? Tap the table, scan a QR code, see the menu, know exactly what you want, tap, order, your card's in your phone maybe, or you pay with cash, whatever they want, whatever you want, the restaurant wants, and it's just done. So instead of there being 2 or 3 back and forth touch points between you and that employee, where you're communicating, this is what I want to eat, please bring it to me and I will pay for it. There's back and forth there. All right, cool, we want a drink, great, I'll go get the drink. wrote the thing down. You needed some time? Great. I'll put it in the computer, or I'll give it to Sam, who's in the back cooking the food. A lot of this could be optimized. And like the low country, aka slow country, don't get me wrong, love it here. Literally love it here. Like the low country, it's the slow country. I think the restaurant industry as a whole, probably one of the least advanced industries as far as tech goes, in my opinion. Sorry, it's the ugly truth. What do they have? The coolest technology restaurants have, in my opinion, is the equipment that makes your food. Because some of that stuff will blow your mind, believe it or not. But as far as like techie tech goes, they got nothing. They have the POS, the point of sale. And what are you thinking? You don't, what am I talking about that? Point of sale, POS. It's a joke. I'll tell you, I think it's archaic. I think that way of doing business will not last. I think that because there are so many inefficiencies in restaurants today that can now be proven, it's going to be a no-brainer. Like, it will be a no-brainer. One of the coolest things I remember seeing when my first year in college, Georgia Southern, I worked at a pizzeria, and it was brand new, franchise, and growing one, the coolest one at the time, I think, in my opinion. And I remember there's like an uproar upon opening because they introduced this system, and the bartenders were not happy about it. And they're like, we're causing a fit, because it was like, I don't know the whole story, but it was like they threw it on them at the last minute. And it was a system in which the bar weighed each bottle, along with there being a mechanism, a nozzle, that like really controlled the liquor. And so why were the waitstaff and the bartenders mad? Well, there's a multitude of reasons, and I understand both sides of the coin, but I also know that saved them so much money. Why? Because waste, theft, all the things. The fact that each and every time they pick up the bottle and set it back down, the weight's recorded. That's pretty good. Like, that's some control there. I have seen my fair share of restaurants that are heavy-handed, put it that way. And I'll tell you, it will show up eventually on that bottom line. Where's the money? They spent all this money. Where is it at? Oh, spillage, come on. Anyways, I digress. Tracking things, extremely important. And I was listening to another podcast earlier this week, and a guy that is one of these gurus out there was preaching something that was actually true. Database lists are so important. That's literally like what Tap the Table is designed to do, and I don't even like push it that hard. What it is it's doing when you're building a database. Why do you want to build a database? A better question is, do you want to be forced to paying Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or whoever, whatever platform, do you want to be forced to pay them money each and every time you want to send a message to your customer? What do you mean, Ryan? First of all, let's recap on like where we are today in social media in 2020. You could have 1,000, 10,000, 50,000 Facebook fans, for example, and you have an amazing post idea. You're going to post it, and you know your audience. They're going to love it. Well, rats. Whereas 2 years ago, you might have got like 300 likes, 100 comments maybe, you're feeling great, a bunch of shares, Now you're getting like a fraction of that. You're not even close. And you got an upgraded camera. Maybe even hired that photographer to take awesome photos. Maybe you invested in video. I don't know. But what I do know is maybe you see that the results aren't the same. It's not necessarily the algorithm either. This is done by design. This is a pay-to-play game, guys. They're letting you on this platform to reel you in, give you some leads, give you some sales, give you some customers, but to like really get more, to get the best value out of the platforms, you got to pay to play. Well, those of you that know me know that I like to solve problems. Here's the problem. Don't know what the solution is. Let's figure it out. Boom, now we made an impact. I love making an impact. I love reaching goals, whether they're mine or for the clients, whatever. So the goal here is capture the customer either in store or digitally in a way that you're not currently doing. No one's doing it unless they're using this system or using a guru and they're doing it for them and holding them hostage maybe. Get the customer once. Get the contact information. Go directly to them when you have an important message. Listen, if your message isn't extremely important, you should not, in my opinion, email that customer. You definitely shouldn't text them. But, for example, after X amount of time building this list, and it's so easy, you can do it every day automatically, it's so fun. When it's time to use the secret weapon, that's when you go directly to them. You'll be so surprised. Email was everything for so long. For so many businesses, they built up this huge email address. They would send the email. Boom, things would happen. Now, if you're not in marketing, what is happening is, and you can say this is true for you or not, your email box is ruined. You're getting so many emails. It's definitely not exciting to open an email anymore. Now, there are some emails that you're looking for. It's like the mail, snail mail. Like there are some packages you're waiting to come to you. Same with email. You're sometimes waiting for an email from a specific person or business to come. I get it. That's why you like email still. Otherwise, you probably would delete it. You probably wouldn't use it. Your text messages are likely not getting hammered by businesses yet. They will. And it will suck when that game kind of gets saturated and abused like email, because it will happen. I just am asking you guys, if you're into it in the marketing game, do not do this. It ruins it for everyone. So I do think that's email 2.0 is text message marketing for sure. I think I said that back in January. Email marketing is text message, or text message 2.0 is email marketing, whatever. But the big deal here is, once I've got you in as a customer in the database, I don't gotta pay for you again theoretically. Go right to you. And if it's something that you like, you're gonna purchase, hopefully. I mean, that's the idea. That's what marketing and advertising is for. Anyways, we are going to show you why you don't need a guru anymore. Fire that guru, man. You don't need him. You don't need her. You don't need that agency that's holding all the data hostage, that's showing you this and showing you that, and they're forcing you to continue to pay for something that they've built. And here's the issue. I was that guy. I understand it just as much as they do. The issue is, I have something that they don't, and that is to at the table. And now you can have it too. It's insane. So we know that no contest, nothing's touching this thing as far as automation goes for restaurants. But because tomorrow is Defusky Day, and a big part of their operation is retail, I decided that, maybe it's time for TTT to go ahead and take that leap and help out retail too. And it could not be easier. And I think it's time to show you how to do it. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over in to Tap the Table. And I'm going to show you how, like, literally, it's the coolest thing. Like, I know I sound so nerdy. We are going to sell an item that you would sell inside your retail shop through Facebook way faster than your website, way more effective in some cases for a whole lot of reasons. But I digress. Let's get right into it. As you can see, I love my job. I love what I do. All right, so here we go. Let's log in. Where are we at over here? My mouse working on me. Bam, log in. Perfect. Sign me out. Come on, Facebook. So let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me I got the wrong credentials. All right, cool. So we are in Tap the Table demo account. I have some products in here, and what is this? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna delete these products because this is for I guess should we delete them? I don't know. I guess we'll just create a product so you can see how it's done. How about that? I think this demo, these products will be used in the future. So let's do this. Marketing. Boom. All right, here we go. We're gonna sell something that the Fusky sells. How about that? We're gonna do the Fusky difference to the website. I might know who helped make this one. And let's see, where are we gonna buy some? Here we go. So this is super duper cool in my opinion, how easy it is to sell a product. For instance, Wick never thought he'd be able to sell this book online. Never. I don't know why. He never he doesn't give himself enough credit. I think he's a great author, a historian, super cool dude. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this image and we're gonna copy the link address first. That's what I'm gonna do first. And we're gonna go to add a product and tap the table. And we're gonna add an image from the URL. Bam. Easy, easy, easy. Uh-oh, I did not see the image. Maybe this is not a good image to use. So let's do this. This is like the ultimate hack that works every time. And I don't recommend this for everything for sure. And it's not the best solution, but hopefully most of you guys will have art or imagery or photos of your product. In this case, just to show you how fast it is, I'm going to shoot a screenshot. So I think this widget here may block some of my standard URL paste it here goodies. So we'll do it this way. Let's delete this thing here. And we're going to upload this way. And we're going to add the book. There's the book. Let's add the book details here. Boom. And there we go. The price, what was that? $15.99. $15. It's too cheap. Like we need to up the price of that book, man. Let's sell it for $25 this year or next year. All right, cool. And then let's do inventory because we don't want to sell out, and we're gonna say we have 150. There's no variants or add-ons in this case, but we could prompt them to have an add-on. It could be a set, it could be another book, it could be a deal, bundle of some sort, but in this case we're fine. We'll say written by the owner of the Fusky difference. How about that? We'll save it and let's see how it looks. Oh, let's actually, because I didn't have a books category in this e-commerce section before, we're gonna make one. Before it was like a sports company or something. So we're gonna call this books. We're gonna make a category called books. And we go back to products, and here we are. Edit this bad boy one more time. And here, the secret, more options. The category we just made, books, right here. Save. Now let's see what it looks like. So we're gonna hit the 3 dots to the right and hit preview. We have a message sent to our phone. I just got the thing there. Just make sure I'm able to log in here. Boom. Something went wrong. Reload the page. Come on, Facebook, get it together. Facebook in their new look or whatever, so annoying, man. I like the old Facebook, but it is what it is. All right, so cool. Here is the book. Let me make this bigger if I can. How about that? You don't necessarily want to see everything I'm looking at, though, either. All right, let's see. See all in Messenger. Was that a URL redirect? No, cool. All right, so here we go. Let's make it bigger for you guys to see, I hope. So this is what was sent. Let's look at it again. You know what? Actually, we're going to delete this conversation so that you could totally see it from the beginning. Again, well, from the button click, actually. We already built it. It's done. It's that easy. Like, literally preview. Bam. We got the message. It says go to Messenger, see the message. There's my notification there. Just my notification here. I'm notified. Let's go click it. All right, here we go. There's the book. Right? Let's add it to the cart. And I want to buy 4. You know what? I want to buy 10 of them. Because they're so cheap, Wick. $150, 10 books. That's the ultimate stocking stuffer. Boom, done. Let's continue shopping. I only added the one product, so here are the different categories that I already loaded to show a potential client earlier. Loaded just a handful of things just to show how it works. Let's add another thing. So back over here. Let's look and add, okay, yeah, I took this one too. So let's go and add that sea turtle koozie. Upload the image. Great. Paste the name. Oh, that's not the name. Save the sea turtles koozie. So we're gonna call it that. And do we have the price? $4.50. Too cheap. And you sell it for more money. All right. And we'll also do variants this time, and we're gonna do color. How about that? Just because I need to show you there are a lot of people that do similar things that I've done all year that are using spreadsheets that need to stop. Please listen to me when I say this. Spreadsheets are not the permanent answer. Spreadsheets are spreadsheets. What we need for selling products and being serious business people, it's called databases, guys. Databases. Not spreadsheets. Google Sheets they're awesome. Not the solution. Not the permanent solution. And people that are using spreadsheets, they will break. I promise you. Take it from someone who knows from first experience. You can't succeed without failing first. I've failed as many times as it is possible to fail, but haven't stopped yet. But I can promise you this will save you so much time and so much headache and potentially a lot of money and make you a lot of money. Stop using spreadsheets. Not a permanent solution for this sort of thing. Use a database. Thank you. PSA over. So color. We're going to say blue. Great. Red. Read. Great. And then yellow. Cool. And we're going to have, they're all the same prices. That's all fine. Actually, we're going to make the yellow one. Nah, let's not get complicated and crazy. All the same prices, just different colors. Save. Excellent. Now let's preview that. Save the sea turtle koozie now. Koozie. So again, here we just hit preview. Got the ding. Save the sea turtles koozie. Add the cart. Now we have to choose. Otherwise, we can't add it. What color do we want? We want yellow. Perfect. Now, let's do something awesome, okay? What we want to do here is go back into TTT, and I'm going to show you how to build the list. Like, you see how to load the product. I loaded 3 products in like 3 minutes. Super easy. Now it's like taking my time talking to you. Loading the product, super easy. As a consumer, super easy to purchase said product. Now, how does the consumer know you have all these goodies hiding inside your Facebook Messenger, huh? That's the question. The $1 million question. They got the $1 million answer. This is my favorite way, and this is literally the thing that got me into automation so hard. I'm telling you, this thing will blow your mind. It blew my mind. I'm a nerd for sure, but I think anyone can appreciate this. Facebook auto comments. What we're going to do, we're going to delete this one I have earlier. Holla, delete. Nothing here. Facebook auto comments. So again, if you're following along, which I appreciate, there's been 1 or 2 people that have hit me up after these videos that said, I followed along. Everything you did, that was awesome. It was easy. Can't believe it was like that. Like, this is not possible with other tools. How are you able to do this? I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're doing it. It's so easy, guys. Like, it's so easy. All right, so marketing section, Facebook auto comments, and then we're gonna hit add post. And what we're gonna do is, in this specific case, any post on Facebook from this business Facebook page will have my tool associated with it. So what will happen is a comment will occur on the post. We will instantly send them a message into their DMs, which is an extremely important, a whole other video to talk about the importance of the DM and what's going to happen with it, with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all merging. Hint, hint. We're going to reply with one of the funnels that we've made. In this case, we have something made already called welcome from comments. So we hit OK, save. Now, when someone comments on any post, they are going to automatically get sent a message to their DM every time. What happens if they interact with your DM that you've automatically sent? They become a subscriber, and now you can start to put them in your database, and now you don't have to necessarily spend money on them anymore to hit them with Facebook ads or Instagram ads or any of that jazz. All right, so we have the comment tool attached. Fantastic. The one thing I want to do is go into the marketing section and go over into the funnel builder and check said funnel called welcome from comments. I'm going to edit it, and just, I want to remember exactly what I did. All right, so ready to see, blah, 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 perfect. Advanced funnels. Great. I'm going to switch my camera. So in case I have this potential client sitting there, you don't necessarily have to like see it. You don't need to see that. And I don't want to put that on them. All right, cool. So I'm going to make sure. Okay, yeah. There's their name right there. You know what? Here, even better. I have a better idea. What we're going to do, we're just going to make a new funnel ourselves. So let's get this thing back off of me. Bam. Cool. Here's what we're going to do. Live demo. All right, and here's the thing, like, if you don't have TTT and you're trying to do something, if you're trying to do the function that I'm about to show you how to do, it's impossible to do it with this least amount of clicks. So here we go. We're gonna go to advanced funnels. It's more of an advanced function because again, we're looking for the user, the Facebook user, your customer as a business. We're looking for them to comment on your post to get the thing. All right, so they're going to comment, and then we're going to do this. We're going to say, hey there. Ooh, all caps. I hate all caps. Hey there. First name. Ready to enter our contest. Tap the link, or excuse me, button below. And I always like point down. It's an OG trick. All right, so, and then we're gonna make it super easy. Enter contest. All right, that. Next thing we're gonna do is hit them with one additional Facebook message, mind you, they saw a Facebook post or an Instagram post. They clicked the link on Instagram or they commented on your Facebook post. Now, boom, they've got a DM in Facebook Messenger, right? This is awesome. If they hit this button that we're telling them to hit, if they want to enter the contest, they're going to get another message. And it's going to say, first of all, we're going to hit this button, a very special button called Get Data. And we're going to say, sweet. All caps again, Ryan, come on. All you have to do is tap below to confirm your smartphone number. Boom, boom, boom. You'll get an automatic text message to confirm your entry. Bam. So what we're doing is to go. It's so easy, guys. Couldn't be easier. What we're doing is we're saying, hey, first name, hey Ryan, ready to enter the contest? Tap the button below. The button says enter the contest. Now, here's what's interesting, and this was super interesting today at the college. There's a group of like 20 or so college students ranging from a different ages, right? And again, Hilton Head Island, Beaufort County area of South Carolina. I asked them, I swear, I couldn't believe it myself, but I said, okay, how many of you don't have Facebook? How many of you don't have Facebook? One person raised their hand. I think she wanted to kind of be a show off, but I digress. She was very nice. She said she had no social media and not had social media because she was homeschooled, actually, but I just don't know if I buy it. I think she thought I was gullible. I'm not that gullible. Anyway, so one person said they didn't have Facebook. They didn't have any social media. The rest did, and the rest did have Facebook, right? So there goes the theory I've been hearing. Oh, only old people have Facebook. Stupid. Yeah, everyone has Facebook. Maybe they don't all admit it, but they felt on the spot. I think they were telling me the truth. Everyone had Facebook. Then I asked them, how many of you also have Messenger on your phone right now? Every one of them. And I said, all right, cool. And I was not expecting this answer. I was expecting everything to this point, but this was not expecting. I said, what do you use more, Messenger or Facebook? Messenger. What? And that blew my mind. And yet, this is the seriously mind-blowing part. Like, all I do is make automations all day with this. Nobody had ever seen any automation before, ever, in Messenger. They've never seen what I like built in front of their eyes. They were like totally like, huh? But how? But I was like, but we just did it, and that's magic to me. Every time. Anyways, digress. Let's get back to it because it's late and it's time for Ryan to get ready to go to bed. So, anyways, they hit enter contest. Boom, sweet. Tell me what your phone number is. You'll get an automatic text message. And what we're gonna do here, simply say, thanks. You'll get a SMS message soon. They've already got it probably, but sometimes if they don't have good service or there's so many messages that your awesome database is sending, there might be like a 2 or 3 second lag. Sorry, can't do anything about it. It's not me, it's Twilio, but like they're the best. Twilio is freaking awesome. So thanks, you'll get an SMS message soon. So this is the message 1. Question, give me your number. Boom, we got the number. I do want to make sure here, because the get data button is so awesome, that I did ensure, and I didn't see, you need to make sure when you hit the get data button to choose phone. And for those watching, you might have just saw it. You might have saw it earlier on the marketing page, but I have some awesome new updates for TTT. They're out of control. All right, so I'm gonna publish this. I'm just OCD about publishing my work, but I didn't really need to. This is saving everything as you're going. It's awesome. So hey there, sweet. Got the phone number, typing, thanks. Now here's what we are gonna do. So when the data is saved, we're going to send that SMS message. Now look, here's what I'm doing here. You have the messenger icon, SMS icon. So that's how we differentiate just graphically at a quick look the difference between the two messages, because you don't want to mess up. This is really key advice. You don't want to mess up and put what you wanted to send in a Facebook message into an SMS message. Like, trust me, you just don't want to do it. Sometimes you're sending too much through text. If you don't like that, like, we'll go through a whole lesson on that. And actually, like, the best one to watch about anything as far as like best practices when it comes to building conversational marketing is going to be someone like a Kelly Noble, the bot queen. She's who I learned all of the strategies and the thought processes from. And then I was like, okay, bet, now I'm going to go this way. And that's what we're doing here. You guys are coming with me. We're all just going to take advantage of like literally what you want out of your social media. You see it happen with Tap the Table. This thing is out of control. So here's some also good advice. If you've never done text message marketing before, in general, it's best practice, and in my opinion, you're gonna want to include your business name or your whatever you're messaging on Facebook with that person with. You're gonna want to include that. So in our case, it's Tap the Table. So what I'll do is simply come here to the message section, tap the table, : yo, you have officially been entered to win. Cool. Spelled officially wrong. Thanks for joining our VIP deals with a Z and promo list, period. All right, bet. We're done. Publish. And there's nothing left to do now, guys, but to test it. So let's preview this thing. Here we go. There's our message. Fantastic. Hey there, Ryan. Ready to enter our contest? Tap the button below. So we know that works. Now, what I want to show you is, let's delete this. Fresh conversation. We're going to hit back. And where are we going, guys? Back to the marketing section. Again, for those that have been watching real close what I've been doing recently or for a long time, or at least for this year. Look at this. Oh, I cannot wait to explain this tomorrow. But we're going back to the auto comments because we didn't have a perfect funnel. I'm going to show you what one looks like. Or we already just made it, so we're going to just choose it. Funnel is going to be funnel, and it will be live demo. Save. Perfect. I'm going to check here one thing. Fantastic. The yellow dot, by the way, means ain't going to work. And that means you need to hit the publish button because you've done something without hitting save. And so TTT thinks, they don't really want to show this to their customers, so we're not going to show them anything. So you always want to make sure you don't have any highlights or indicators. You got a problem. Hard to have a problem. That's like the most generally basic problem you'll ever have is you forgot to hit the publish button. So we have the auto comments turned on. No errors here in the funnels. So let's go to this Facebook page. And you know what? Shoot. Actually, let's send the product this way so I can remember how to get to the page. Let's send this book again. How about that? I have so many Facebook pages that are really difficult to navigate to at times. So in this case, we'll just do it like this. All right, cool. Now, how am I gonna bet? Here we go. All right, watch. This is it. So that auto comment tool is attached to every single post. That's what we said just a minute ago, really quickly. And it's been an hour. All right, so 56 minutes ago, as you can see, I wrote this little post on Tap the Table Demo Bot. and there's this like really awesome custom mega sale graphic right here. Google Images, thanks. Doing this for demo purposes only. And so it says, here's the genius post copy. Let's hear it. Do you see yourself doing more shopping online or in store during the remainder of the year? Hint, hint, Black Friday's coming up. Comment below, and then we'll instantly send you a 3-question Black Friday quiz. If you pass, you'll be entered to win a prize. Lauren, you'd fired me. I got 2 A's right there. Oh, well. All right, so here's what we're going to do now. I'm the admin here, so we're going to transition to Ryan. I'm going to comment, and I'm going to say, I want some deals. Boom. I want some deals. And then what's going to happen? Within like 3 seconds, bam. Hey there, Ryan. Ready to enter the contest? Tap the button below. Can't miss it. Can't. And a human can't do this. No, not at scale. No way. Enter contest. What's up? With one tap, let me explain what's happened. You're a customer who saw your Facebook post, who if they went to your website, you would have never known. You would not have known that that individual went to your website unless they bought something, period. End of the story. Maybe you know where they came from. Maybe you know they're in your city or they're in your state or something. You don't know who they are. With this comment, we DM them. They had a button that said get the deal or whatever. Continue. Go forward. Enter the contest. Now they're in our database. Done. Got them. We need to do one more thing, which is what we've accomplished here. Get their direct line of contact. So that way, we don't have to necessarily pay for them anymore. We've paid for them once maybe already. I don't want to pay for them again over and over and over, especially if they never buy anything. Wouldn't that be the worst? Like to know who Facebook is serving your ads to, honestly. Serving your ad to 100 people today. 99 didn't buy from you, and you know it. Kind of like sucks. And you know the one person you did buy is your grandma's friend. I don't know, I'm just kidding. So, I digress. Back to it. Look at this, guys. This is my phone number. Really, like, this is my phone number. Facebook knows my phone number because I use Facebook as a regular, real person. Might know yours too. Literally, I've basically seen a success rate of 3 out of 4 times. It's going to know the person's number. If it doesn't populate, they're going to need to enter the number themselves. But Facebook is doing a really good job of, like, as you saw a minute ago, like pushing people out of the platform, making them log in. If I didn't have my number, they would have asked for my number. So if Facebook has their number and the customer of yours wants to provide their number to you, you'll be able to get their number with, boop, one tap. Then we just say thanks. Then what happens? We get, I wish you could hear the vibrating thing right there. We get the text message that says, can you see it on there? I don't know if you can really see it or not. It says, tap the table. Yo, you have officially been entered to win. Thanks for joining our VIP deals and promo list. So look at what happened. Seriously, it's so cool. We saw a Facebook post as a customer. It resonated with us and it like encouraged us to leave a comment, and we did. It said maybe, like in this case it does, and you should tell the person you're going to get a message when you comment. Otherwise, like, kiss your Facebook page goodbye. You're getting banned, son. Tell them what's happening. Be transparent. Be good people. Be good marketers. And be like, yo, leave a comment on this thing or click this link, and we're going to hit you in your DMs with this awesome thing. But you don't get it unless you do this. They do the thing you want. You hit them with the DM. Boom. Now, if your offer is good enough, when you simply hit that get data button, they're going to give you what you ask for, whether it is your email address or the phone number you're after. And again, with TTT, emails totally free. With text message, you're paying Twilio, not me, not TTT, not Tap the Table. We integrate with them. They're our partners. They're our friends. They're our homies. And they're your friends too. Because let me tell you something. I spoke with another restaurant owner today who has a restaurant out in Coligny. Totally spoke my language. Totally spoke my language. And I was pumped to talk to this guy. And I'll meet with him for sure in the next couple of days. I'm going to hook this dude up. One-man show. Totally understood the power of a database, but totally getting ripped off on this text message program that he's using. Now, here's a trick for specifically the chatbot builders out there that are trying to learn how to sell. Even though this dude's system sucks, and I haven't even seen it, it's just a text message based system. I said, well, listen, obviously we speak the same language. You trust me enough, and you really don't know me. A friend of yours got to me to recommend us talk. We're talking. Be honest with me. How much are you spending on this text message program, and how big's your list? List too small, and it's effective for him, so it's great. He understands it works. I was like, listen, you're at 1,300. We're gonna need you to be around 13,000. There's 38,000 people or so that live like right here, wanting to purchase from you, and they don't know, and they're not reminded all the time. And if your competition's reminding them more than you're reminding them, hey, I exist, I think the odds are in their favor. And he was like, yep, you're speaking my language, so I want you to meet with me. And I was like, well, we can do that, and I'm happy to show you how to use Facebook to achieve your goal. Not necessarily push you to stop your crappy, expensive text message plan, but 1 week of you looking at Tap the Table and how it works, and you see how me and Twilio have it going on, and we have a thing going on, me and Twilio, and you will too. You will cancel that subscription, my friend. And because you can do so much more with SMS and text message marketing with TTT, it's game over. Like, there's no reason to have what I would call, older, outdated technology now. Man, he is going to be a huge fan, and I'll bet you, if I get him, I really will try. There's like 6 restaurants here locally that I'm gonna personally try to wrangle into this thing, and they are going to love it because they're the ones that are really trying to do it, and I love helping out the underdogs. This dude's an underdog, and some of these other Beaufort County restaurants are underdogs. But anyways, guys, always, thank you for hanging out on the ChatBot podcast. Thanks for learning about what your bot building platform should be able to do, but can't. And it's like, why? Because Tap the Table is awesome. That's why. The development that I have to put into this, absolute best. Like, there's nothing touches this, guys. Please try to find something. Doesn't exist. I think the next Tutorial Tuesday video that I want to do, Tutorial Tuesday, it's Wednesday now, it's late, I'm going to explain the power of the discount code section here, because it will blow your mind what you can do. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you appreciate it. Hope that you liked it. And until next time,